The Alchemist, Scene 1. The hero of this story is Santiago. He is searching for a place where he can sleep peacefully along with his herd. He found a church which was totally damaged, old. When he went inside, he noticed that the ceiling is totally broken and he was able to see the sky through the broken ceiling. He gathered all his herd inside and he put a plank so that none of his sheep leaves that area. Even though he knew that there are no wolves in that area, he wanted to make sure all are safe. Because even if one goes missing, he had to spend his entire night searching for the sheep which gone missing. So he made sure everything is okay. Now he started removing his jacket and he dusted the area where he was about to sleep. He is able to see lots of plants grown inside the church as it was not used by anybody for a very long period of time. And he used his thick book which he used to read as a pillow and he started sleeping. Suddenly he got up before the sun came. And he realized that he got the same dream a week ago as well. And the moment he got up, he saw his sheep are also getting up. He thought to himself, maybe the sheep are used to him. The sheep are used to his routine. And then he thought a bit deeper and realized maybe he is actually getting used to their routine. Whenever he is alone with his sheep, he used to talk about whatever he saw, whenever he went along with the sheep outside, whenever he read something new, interesting, he used to share with the sheep. But for the last 1 week, he was only talking about the girl he met 1 year before in a merchant shop. And the girl was the daughter of the merchant, and the merchant asked the wool of the sheep. And he used to give the wool of the sheep to the merchant, and the merchant used to pay him some money for that. And he met that girl, and now he is going to meet again in another 4 days. So he was talking about that girl to that sheep. Scene 2. This conversation happens between the merchant's daughter, merchant, and Santiago. I needed to sell some wool. The merchant replied, the shop is very busy right now. Wait for some time. I'll get back to you by afternoon. So he started waiting. And he took the thick big book and he started reading. When he was reading, a girl's voice came saying, I did not know that shepherds knew how to read. And for that he said, I knew how to read because I learnt in the school. And for that the girl asked, if you know how to read and if you have gone to school, then why you are a shepherd? And for that, Santiago did not really want to answer, so he mumbled something which is totally not audible to that girl. The conversation went on very nice and interestingly. The girl started sharing how her everyday life goes. And Santiago started sharing how his life is as a shepherd. Time was going so fast that at one point Santiago felt like he wanted to stay in one place along with this girl. At that moment, the merchant came and he asked Santiago to give the wool of 4 sheep. And Santiago gave the wool of 4 sheep and he got the money, and the merchant said, now you can go, come back next year. Scene 3. This is the conversation happening in Santiago's mind. He was so excited and happy that he is going to meet the girl in the next 4 days. But he was kind of afraid. What if the girl forgot him already? Or what if she has already married somebody? But then he convinced himself it really does not matter. But he knew deep inside it really matters to him. In another few hours, the sun is going to be very hot. So he was rushing and pushing all his sheep to go to a place where he can sleep the next day. And while he was doing that, he was thinking the sheep are not thinking anything. They are happy with the food and water they are able to get every day. They are not worried about what season it is. They are not worried about anything going around. In fact, they totally lost their instincts because they are provided with food and water on an everyday basis by Santiago. He was thinking, what if he becomes a monster and he starts killing each sheep every day? But only the sheep will come to know when a number of sheep are already slaughtered. He was totally feeling bad about his own thoughts. He was feeling angry about his own sheep friends. He took some wine, drank it, and then he took the jacket and he started moving. And once he started moving, he felt the jacket was so heavy. But then he realized, instead of complaining, the jacket was useful to him when it was very chill. So instead of being complaining, let's be grateful. So he thanked the jacket for its warmth and its weight, and he started moving towards the next place where he is going to sleep the next night. He was thinking what he is supposed to talk with that girl this time when he meets her. He decided that he is going to tell the story how he actually learned to read books. His family is from a farming background, and his parents wanted to make him a priest. But then he decided it is not his interest to become a priest. His interest is actually to roam around the world. That is the reason why he became a shepherd. But one day, fine afternoon, he gathered all his courage and went to his parents and told them that I don't want to become a priest, but I want to become a shepherd so that I can roam around the world. So my takeaways from the three scenes. The first is, have you noticed when you are walking with somebody, you unconsciously take their steps and your right hand goes in synchronization with their right hand, your left leg goes in synchronization with their right leg. Have you seen this? This is called unconsciously picking up what they are doing. So likewise, Santiago was unconsciously picking up what the routine of the sheep are doing. So make sure to see with whom you are investing your time, because you are going to take their character and traits and attitudes unconsciously. The second takeaway is, when Santiago was with the girl, he felt so comfortable to stay in the same place. Whenever we feel comfortable, there is no growth. Only when we get out of our comfort zone, we will have growth. So comfort is equal to no growth. Number 3, most of the people, when they are provided with food and water and basic amenities, they settle like the sheep. When they are provided with whatever they need, they actually in fact forgot to use their own instincts. So we human beings have a lot of potential. Let's not settle. Let's find what we want and let's go back and get it done. Number 4. When Santiago was about to become a monster, he could actually kill the sheep, and the remaining number of sheep will only realize when most of the sheep are already cut or dead. Now, this means that when there is a change, be ready for the change. Well in advance, prepare yourself for the change so that you are not affected by the change. Number 5. Most of us don't have the courage to confront what we want to do. Even though in this story, Santiago's parents wanted him to become a priest, he gathered all his courage, went to his parents, told that this is what I want. Are we doing that? Most of us are afraid, what if we fail, and what if other people teases us, criticizes us. So we have to gather the courage and just pursue what we are designed to do for our purpose of living. So these are the takeaways of these 3 scenes. Let me know by going through the scenes what is your takeaway, and let me know in the comment box. As always, sharing is caring. Bye.